Welcome back. Right behind me is a brand new Toyota Tacoma Limited. This is the first one with the hybrid engine that I'm going to review on my channel, and this is all thanks to Gettle Toyota of Charlotte County in Punta Gorda, Florida. I'm going to include the link and the phone number in the description of this video. So if you guys are interested in shopping for a new or a used vehicle, definitely give them a call. And today I'm going to take you on a complete tour of this brand new model, starting with the exterior, interior, engine, and of course a test drive. So if you like watching videos like this, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get back to this. And here it is, guys, brand new 2024 Toyota Tacoma. It was just redesigned for this model year. I've already reviewed the TRD Sport, the SR5, and the TRD Off-Road on my channel. This is the first one with the hybrid engine, the first one with the iForce Max powertrain. And I'm really excited to take it for a spin at the end of this video. And it fixes a lot of issues that I had with the non-hybrid versions, both on the powertrain side and on the accessory side. So let's take a look and see what we have. As far as the sheet metal, of course, it doesn't differ any from the non-hybrid version. We still have this nice long hood. We have a couple grooves on the side there, and the LED lights, daytime running lights, and turn signals down here at the bottom. You also have a set of fog lamps, and notice that this vehicle has a lot of chrome on. That's because the limited trim is a more luxurious trim than the TRD Off-Road, TRD Pro, or Trail Hunter. Those are going to be sharing that iForce Max engine. So in front you have the big Toyota logo, underneath which you'll find the front view camera. What I find interesting, that this is the first hybrid that doesn't have those blue inlays on the Toyota logo that you'd notice on most of the other hybrid Toyotas. Now down here at the bottom you still have this snowplow, as I call it. This is the air curtains, and surprisingly this is supposed to enhance the aerodynamics of this vehicle. It looks to me like it would be the other way around, but hey, what do I know? Let's pop the hood open. Let's see what's underneath here. What's powering up this Toyota Tacoma hybrid is a 2.4-liter iForce Max 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, producing a whopping 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This is a 4-wheel drive vehicle that I have for you today. You can see underneath the hood a lot of this orange cables. This is an indication that this is a high voltage. This is a hybrid system. Still no engine cover on this, so everything is fairly exposed. If you like that kind of stuff, then here you go, Toyota delivers. Now an ugly prop stick on the right hand side, but we have some sound insulation, something that I was missing on the recently test driven TRD Off-Road. I'm really excited to take it for a spin at the end of this video. Now let's check this out, guys. As we go around the corner, you can see that this looks almost identical to the other trims that I tested on this channel. We still have the same configuration, a double cab with a 5-foot bed. 214 inches is the total length of this vehicle. Now I think you can get the 6-foot bed, but only on the lower trims. As far as the ground clearance, we have about 11 inches, so respectable if you are planning to take it off-road. And this limited trim comes with the 18-inch chrome wheels. Chrome is not my cup of tea, but if you like that type of stuff, then you're going to be in for a treat. General grabber tires, 265 by 55 is the tire size, and this is the 4x4 system with adaptive variable suspension, all independent in the front, and we have the coil springs and multi-link suspension in the back as well. The iForce Max proudly displayed on the side. An easy way to quickly differentiate this in a non-hybrid vehicle. We have the chrome mirror cap, side view camera, turn signal and a blind spot inside of the mirror right here. Everything around the windows is blacked out nicely. You have the chrome door handles, and this particular one has added the bed lighting system. You can see the lights. You know, the gas tank is on the driver's side, and as far as the gas mileage, it has about 23 combined, so 23 and 24 as far as the expressway and the city. Well, let's take a look and see what's going on in the back. And right here in the back, we have this brand new LED tail lamps right here. Nice and bright, big, kind of like we've seen on all the other models. We have the chrome handle to release the gate with the camera and the lighting system. Tacoma stamped in the bed, iForce Max on one side, 4 and 7 pin connector for your tow hitch. You can tow slightly less because 6,000 pounds is the towing capacity on this hybrid model versus 65 on the non-hybrid. We have the chrome exhaust tip, and you can open this gate several different ways. You can open it up using this brand new remote. You press it and hold it, the gate's going to open up. Of course, you can pull on the handle, or just like on the Tundra, you can push this button right here on the side and the gate will lower down. Tacoma on the top of the gate, in addition to the composite bed liner that comes with this vehicle, this one also has the spray-in bed liner. Tacoma stamped in the front. We have this little window that opens up in the back of the cab. Another camera and the lighting system for the bed itself, so we can see what's going on in the camera. You can see what's going on in the rear view mirror. This is pretty exciting. On the side here, you have the 120 volt outlet, 240 watts, and then an additional storage compartment just in case you wanted to put something inside of here. Yeah, let's move this back in, and this is what you have in the bed. Let's see what's going on inside. So we're going to start with this rear door panel, see if it's on a better quality than on the, no, it's not. So this is all hard plastic, a little bit of a softer trim right on your armrest, and a tiny bit of trim kind of to break it up a little bit. A very little storage at the bottom of the door. We have the speaker, and yeah, this is something you can't fix, unfortunately, unless you redesign the entire cabin, redesign the entire configuration. There's just not enough room for a full-size adult. I tried to sit in there. You can see it in my other videos. I'm not going to do it in this one. This is the same thing. The seats are covered with Softex, which is Toyota man-made leather. And in the non-hybrid version, you can lift up the bottom of the seat, revealing more storage. This one, you can't do it. However, you can still open up the back of the seat, and there's a tiny little bit of storage in the back. You also have this big JBL subwoofer here up on top. You have illumination. You also have, I believe that's what looks like another speaker here. And in the console, okay, no vents for the back. You do have 2 USB Type-C ports and the regular household outlet. 2 cup holders on top, and on the passenger seat you see a little bit of seat back storage. So very confined room in here, not too much of it, unless you are buying it for you, maybe your wife and a couple smaller kids. That would be perfect. If you try to haul adults in the back, that's might be an issue. And before we get inside, let's listen to the sound of the closing door. Solid. Okay, I think it's better than on the non-hybrid. Maybe that's because it has a little bit better front door panel. This is soft touch, this is hard touch, this is soft touch, and this is soft touch. If you use more premium materials, this vehicle sounds completely different. That's my opinion, at least. You have the window mirror lock controls, bit more storage down underneath here, JBL speaker, and a little bit more storage at the very bottom of the door. Again, power seats, you have that on both driver and passenger side. Syntex material. I actually like this trim, like this pattern inside. Reminds me of the Tundra, which I absolutely love. And we're going to check out the rest of this interior. Let's see what's going on the left-hand side here. So you have the a light angle adjustment. If you load up the bed or you have the towing something, the lights generally will go up, right? So this is to adjust the light angle so you're not blinding or you're not shining in the sky, basically. You have your dimmer here. This is your gas tank opener. You can open the rear gate from the inside, turn on that rear power outlet. Right now we have the automatic lights, and then you can also turn on or off the door. Well, here, this is what I was looking for. Okay, I saw the side steps on this vehicle. I just couldn't figure out how to open it. Well, now I know we have it as automatic, so they should go back in if I close it. At one point, probably. Now, did I leave it in auto? Yep. So they will close, I hope. So let's take a look at the rest of this interior. And here it is, guys. Looks familiar? Yep, because it looked very similar to the previous models that I had, with the exception of a couple things. We don't have that blue trim. Now, I know some of the people love it, some of the people hate it. Instead, we have this simulated wood trim Tacoma still spelled out in here. We have a little shelf right on top, big vents, JBL speaker on the column and the pillar over there. This doesn't make too much sense, okay? You can't really grab on this handle. And there's something also that I noticed on all of them, okay? When you go off-road, this is going to start rattling. I'm not sure why Toyota did that. This is the glove box, of course. We have the big, humongous 14-inch screen. And yes, we have this removable speaker, the JBL speaker that you can take with you, you know, pair it to your phone and have a little speaker if you're going, you know, camping to the beach, anything like this. Head-up display. Okay, I can't see anything in this bright sun, but it is there. And let's take a look at the rest of it. Big steering wheel, same buttons as we've seen on the previous models that I've tested. So you have the volume control, voice control. You have the fully digital instrument cluster. So we're going to see what's going on there. Toyota logo right in the middle, and on the side you have the cruise control, dynamic cruise control, different modes for your stereo, etc. So let's see, fully digital instrument cluster on the right-hand side. You have the speedometer, tachometer on the left-hand side. You also have the ability to change the different screen. So let's say screen 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we can hold to change the settings. You can have it as blank, driving support, settings, messages, and blank. And then we can go back to the left-hand side, and then again, you can change it: audio, traction monitor, trailer brake, auxiliary gauges, turbo gauge, blank, navigation, audio, traction monitor. If you go to the right-hand side, right now we have the pitch and roll. You have the trailer mode, engine trends, oil temp, electric boost gauge, okay, or blank. I'm gonna leave it in pitch and roll, and we're gonna put the traction monitor right here. You can customize it. I like this screen, a lot more customization on this than on the lower trim levels. And of course, right in the middle, you can put some stuff in here as well if you wanted to. This is your instrument cluster. Let's move to the infotainment system. I'm not going to go a full on this because we've done it so many times on the new Toyotas. Yes, I'm going to cancel setup, but I'm going to show you a couple of things. First of all, you can have the navigation system if you subscribe to it. This is a cloud-based navigation system. Okay, as far as your media, we're going to do enable auto, and I'm probably going to have to reduce the volume, but you have the FM, AM, Sirius XM. You can connect your phone. It has wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Trip information, vehicle alert, different settings. Okay, you can customize it. Info security, vehicle customize, etc. Let's put the rear view camera on. Let's see what's going on here. Wow. Okay, much better, much better. Okay, we have active trajectory lines. See, as I move the steering wheel, and we have the top-down view. Okay, several different camera settings. Okay, you can move this vehicle around, can you? No? Okay, maybe not. It says you can. Oh, I think this is what it's referring to, so you can see different angles from the camera. Then you have the front view camera, rear view camera, side from the front, side towards the back. The bad view camera, so you can see what's going on with your cargo here. You have the top down. This is blocked right now. And you have the auto camera in here. Okay, so this is a big improvement. I kind of didn't really like that camera on the non-hybrid. Well, probably if you get it all loaded, maybe you can get this camera as well, but not on the ones that I've test driven. This is by far the nicest one. Look at this. Takes up the entire screen. You can see what's going on in your bed. If you opt in for another camera, it gives you the top-down view, gives you what you need, etc. So this is a big improvement in my book. Let's put it back in park so we don't reverse. Right here, this big knob is your volume and power button. By the way, this JBL stereo sounds really, really good. Too bad I can't really demonstrate it for you. And here, look at this, guys. We have a dual zone climate control, something we didn't have on the lower trim levels. Also, we have the heated and ventilated seats. These are the shortcut buttons for your climate control. Here's your heated steering wheel, which you definitely don't need right now, and the wireless charging. Again, the feature that I didn't have on the last vehicle I tested. The big shifter here, manly, yeah, masculine, really nice. You have the electronic parking brake hold here, and this is where you can choose, you know, right now, this is a full-time four-wheel drive, so we can only adjust this into the high, four, low, low, and high. Okay, tow, haul, drive modes. Okay, we can set it up and let's see what we have. There's several different drive modes in here. Okay, so Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport S, and Sport S Plus. Custom mode, well, even Sport S Plus. I'm really curious because that's got a lot of power, a lot of torque. So we're going to check this out. Okay, you have the grab handle on the side here. You have cup holders. And of course, we have, okay, more storage right here in this center console. All right, guys, here, another thing. This is really important, especially if somebody's sitting in the back seat. This is your rear view camera. We have the home link system. Again, something we haven't seen in the lower trim levels. And yes, a sunroof. Sunroof, you know, is a feature that, you know, I personally don't use very often, but a lot of people I know, they like it. So it has the tilt sunroof or slide. Okay, so this has a tilt and slide options, both of them. Manual sunshade. Okay, this little button right next to it is used to open up this little window in the back, something that a lot of Tacoma owners love about their trucks. This is something that I believe was added onto it, and I think this is the front view camera. And let's take a look, guys. This is the interior of this 2024 Tacoma Limited iForce Max. Really excited to take it for a spin. But before we take it for a spin, let's take a look at what these vehicles are listed for. So first of all, I have a sticker for this particular one here. 55.8 is the MSRP on this vehicle, so it doesn't have anything from the factory. However, it has a bunch of options added at the Southeast Toyota Distribution Center. I'm not sure if you're aware of it or not, but if you're anywhere in Southeast, there's this Southeast Distribution Center that basically installs all kinds of accessories on the vehicle. I think a dealer has a say in what they order or not, but they're not installed by the dealer. They're installed in this distribution center. So it has that Toyo Guard Platinum, which is like 2 oil and filter changes, 4 tire rotations, bed scene lighting. These are the lights that I showed you on the outside. Spray on bed liner, yeah. Dash cam, yep, that's the one up front. That's multimedia screen protector, and has the phone cable package. Total MSRP on this one, $16,100 after the destination charge. Is that a lot? Yeah, it's quite a bit, to be honest with you. Let's see what others are selling for. So Toyota Tacoma starts at about 31.5. This is the SR, you know, it's a smaller cab with the longer bed. It's kind of a work truck. Then the SR5 also, you have the choice of having the long bed and the short cab. 36.2, the Pre-Runner 38.1, the TRD Sport 39.4, TRD Off-Road 41.8. Now we have the TRD Sport iForce Max and 46.3, TRD Off-Road iForce Max 46.6. We have the Limited. It says here, it starts at 52.155.8 on the Limited iForce Max. See, this is confusing. So iForce Max, 55.8. The Trail Hunter, 62.9. This looks kind of like from Zombie Apocalypse. I really love the look of this vehicle. And the TRD Pro, 63.9. So the iForce Maxes, okay, Limited 55.8. TRD Off-Road 46.6. TRD Sport iForce Max 46.3, and then we have the Trail Hunter. That's The only option available, 62.9 and 63.9 for the TRD Pro. All right, they're not cheap. Hope it's worth the difference in drive. If you watched any of my previous videos, they're nice, but they weren't wowing me. Let's put it this way. So let's see. First of all, this is that adaptive suspension. I have it in Sport S Plus mode. Okay, it might be a slightly better as far as the body roll here. Now we're gonna do a full circle. Not bad at all. Okay, well, let's stop right here and see an off the line pickup. Let's floor it. Oh yeah, so it's faster, but not only that, it sounds different. That non-hybrid engine on the Tacoma, if you watch my previous video on the TRD off-road, I actually took it on the expressway because I had this vehicle for a week, and it was a little bit of an issue that I had with the way that it accelerated, the way that it sounded more than anything else. I also feel that these are the sound absorbing windows, which I didn't have on the TRD off-road model and non-hybrid. So once you insulate the cabin, put a bit better materials on the inside, it feels completely different. And we have some bumps in here. By no means this is an off-road trail or anything like this. But I'm going to switch this drive mode here too. Let's switch it to normal, okay? I don't really need anything as far as anything crazy, anything special as far as that. However, the Sport Plus probably not going to benefit it much. And definitely, okay, this vehicle handles really well. And this full-time four-wheel drive system, that makes a difference as well. A huge difference in drive. A huge difference, yeah. So, I mean, if you're looking at, let's say, a TRD off-road and a TRD off-road iForce Max, to me, it's night and day difference. It feels better. It sounds better. Oh, yeah. Check this out, guys. This is awesome. Now, we're going to do a short test drive here. Again, we'll do the acceleration. Stop right here. There's nobody behind me. Okay, we're stopped. Let's go. And 60. Okay, I don't know what the time is 0 to 60. I don't really care. All I know that it feels a lot better than the non-hybrid one. You can definitely feel that torque, and I love it being in the four-wheel drive. I don't know about you guys. I mean, a lot of you say that, hey, I don't care about the four-wheel drive. I live in Florida. We do get a lot of rain in Florida here, but it also, the vehicle feels different. It's planted on the road. You have the power to all four wheels that are touching the asphalt are getting it. So it feels completely different. That definitely would be my choice. I'm not here to spend your money, but if you ask me for a recommendation, I definitely go for the four-wheel drive. And you know, there's still a few things that you can't really fix on this vehicle. The one thing you can't fix, the back seat. I mean, it's small. I mean, for some of you that have families and want a pickup truck, probably might not be able to fit in here. So you have to step up to, you know, something that's a little bit bigger, maybe like a Tundra. That's, you know, for $60,000 as this one, you can get a Tundra. Absolutely. So the size of it, I mean, some people say, I don't care, you know, it's me, my wife, my partner, my husband, whoever, you know, I take it camping, you know, I like to have some gear thrown in the bed. Maybe I want to put like the bed crate and put the tent up on top. I mean, you can definitely do a whole bunch of stuff with this vehicle. So it's not an obstacle for a lot of people. Just pointing it out. 6,000 pounds towing capacity. I mean, if you have a small camper, you have a pair of jet skis, a small boat, that's going to be enough. Just make sure you check it before you buy it. Make sure that that boat is not 6,000 plus trailer, and then the tongue weight is a lot more than this vehicle can handle. So make sure you check with the vehicle specifications and with the trailer. Guys, I've seen some crazy stuff on the road where the vehicles that are not equipped properly to tow certain bigger trailers, and then there's just a disaster waiting to happen. The payload, up to 1,700 pounds on the payload. And then again, you know, this particular one, it doesn't have a plate on the side saying that, hey, this limited is going to handle this much payload. I wish it did. So I believe the payload is the same on all of the iForce Maxes. I know it's different on the non-iForce Max. It differs from trim to trim, goes from like just over 1,000 pounds to about 1,700 pounds, depending on which one. This one's 1,700 pounds. That's actually very respectable for the Classic, and definitely load up. And then again, guys, this vehicle feels completely different than the non-hybrid. Wow. Well, let me know what you think about it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would you choose this? Would you choose something else? And what and why? Love to hear your comments, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And I hope you learned one or two things about this brand new Toyota Tacoma iForce Max Limited. If you did, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.